Hey everyone, it's Savannah, and my island is finally done. This is my first island, Pearadise. I've been working on this island for about 6 months. It's just taken me such a long time to acquire all the items that I wanted to use, and honestly, there's still some items and DIYs that I wasn't able to find, but I went ahead and just finished this island. So this is my first island. I just started playing in August of 2021. I'm really excited to go ahead and show you my whole island. I will have the dream address updated so you can come and visit. If you want to post pictures that you take on my island, you can tag me at mydayoldt.ac on Instagram, and I would love to see all your photos. So let me go ahead and pull up the map for you. So my native fruit was pears. So that's where my island gets its name. My villagers are Coco, Julian, Tutu, Flurry, Daisy, Cookie, Sherb, Flora, Ionia, and Marlo. All right, so let's get into the tour. So my residence services is pretty far from my airport. It wasn't something that I considered when I selected this map. But yeah, so when you wake up on the dream address, you'll have a little bit to go to get to the airport. When you get to the airport, first off, you'll see my entrance. I really like it. I just wanted to have it like as kind of a wow factor when you come in. So lots of pinks, greens, blues, butterflies, and you'll see that as kind of a theme throughout, although my island doesn't have a theme. I just kind of wanted to do basically whatever I like and figure out how I want to play this game. But I think for islands in the future, I'll stick to a theme. I placed some gifts here. I don't want you to see what they all are, but I have some gifts here just to make the island more fun and interactive when you come to visit. So if you come to this side, I'll go through my beaches, but resident services would be up here and to the right. So I have this kind of like, I wanted to make it like a little area for if you're coming off the beach to wash the sand off your feet. So that's what I've done here. And then we come on to my little yoga studio. My villagers are always out stretching and doing yoga, so I thought this would be a really cute touch here on the beach. And then to the right of that, we have my tiki bar, which is a cute little photo spot as well. Tutu, are you kidding? You're making me look so bad in my dream tour. Anyway, if you come up through here, this is like a castle build I did. It's kind of random, but I put all my blue roses in here. And then to the left, we come in to my rock garden, which, if you'll notice, is a little bit of a fail. I was only able to get 5 out of 6 of my rocks placed here. I don't know where the 6th one is. I time traveled for over an hour trying to find where it could possibly be on my map, to smash it once more and get it into that last position, and I just can't find it. I swear it's just not spawning on my island. But if you come to tour and you find my 6th rock, take a photo and please send it to me on Instagram, because my mind is boggled. I just cannot find it. So in place, I put this garden rock, and it's so corny, but honestly, I cannot stand to hunt for that rock any longer. I just want my island done. Up here connects to residence services. And then I just have this random little picnic spot area going here. Little log stools, sit by the waterfalls. And then this beach, I refer to as my sunset beach, just like pretty oranges, pinks, purples. I love how it looks at the sunset. And of course I had to put a sunset puzzle there. So we'll come back through this way. And then if we come up this way, this is a really awesome part of my island. My island had this flower pond already like made for me. So I couldn't terraform over that. I knew I needed to leave it. So I made this a big flower field. And it's also like a beekeeping area. So I have honey for sale, beeswax candles, all of that kind of stuff. And we are supporting our bees. If you come over to the right, there's this cute little beach area I have decorated. Just another cute little photo spot. Lots of pink. We love to see it. And then down here, there is a shell bed. And honestly, it's just kind of like a random little mermaid-esque lounge spot. Now, if you come back this way and go across the bridge, I have a little sitting area just right by the waterfalls that I really like. And then I have this little beach that just has a gazebo. And then this is a little movie viewing area. So I have a little concession stand to the left. And then this is a diving platform up here. And then you can sit on the log, you can sit on the cushions and watch a movie on the screen on the beach, which is something I like to do in real life. So that is all of this side. So we'll come back through. You can go up those vine ladders, but I want to save that for a different way to show you. So I'm going to come back here through my resident services, and then if you come down here, this connects to the entrance. So just kind of like a little transition area here. And then this is the start of my neighborhood. Now, the neighborhood layout is something I would do differently. I had an idea for how I wanted it originally, and that totally changed while I was designing it. So it's a little mismatch. It's a little up and down where it doesn't really make sense. But anyway, that's how it is. So on the right, we have Cookie's house. And because her name is Cookie, I wanted to give her like a little bakery outside of her house. So that's what we have going on here. It's so sweet and darling. To the left, we have Queen Ionia's house, and she's into stars and space, so I wanted to reflect that in her yard and just make it like a pretty blue theme overall. To the left, this leads up into like a little reading area that I built, and I just thought it was like a cute little sweet area to hang out in. Now, when we come up to the left, we have Flora's house, and to the right, we have Flurry. So Flora and Flurry. And Flora's house has a lemonade stand outside. I didn't know what to put here for a while, and then I just thought, you know what? She should have a pink lemonade stand outside of her house. So that's what's going on here. And of course, we have the lawn flamingos, because how could I not use them? Flurry's house is just like a cute little cozy outdoor area. When we go to the right, this leads over to my museum area. So this is one of the first areas I did on my island, is this like rainbow courtyard, and I really like it, and it leads up to my museum here. But if you go to the right, this area is so cool. All right, let me see if I can do this. So this is like a really cool vine-covered ruins waterfall area, right next to my museum. Really good photo space as well. I have instruments, little music stand. I imagine like they have artists come and play outside of their museum. And then back here, we have a little paint and sip class right next to the ocean. How beautiful. Doesn't that just look like the most amazing place to paint? So coming back this way, this leads up to the museum. And then to the left, this is just kind of like a random area, just like a little sitting space, a little bit of gardening area, and somebody's calling me down there. All right, so let me show you the rest of the neighborhood. So coming down to this lower level, to the left we have Tutu's house, and the right I have Coco, which I just noticed their names are like Tutu, Coco, like it's the same 2 letters. That's funny. Coco is in this awful shirt that somebody gave her, and she just refuses to change out of it. But her yard, because she is a gyroid, I thought it would be cute to give her like a little pottery studio in her yard. So that's what's going on here. Pizza oven is kind of acting as her kiln, if you will. So that's the theme I went with here. Just kind of like cottage core-y, cute pottery studio. Coming back here, and then I'll show you Tutu's yard. If you come back here, we have Marlo and Sherb's house, which is an odd pairing to be next to each other. I know. But Marlo is kind of like the grumpy old man on the island, whereas Sherb is very much the little kid. So I think they balance each other out, and they could learn a lot from each other. So Marlo's house, I really didn't know what to do with, but honestly, Marlo probably wouldn't do that much with his yard. So he has his bougie car in his front yard and his newspapers that he hasn't brought in yet. Sherb leaves all his toys outside. He's a little messy. He leaves his snacks out here, and has a really nice blue theme in his yard. So we'll come back through here. And then when you come back, I originally wanted to have a double bridge moment here, and I just wasn't able to pull it off. I didn't have enough spacing. I didn't properly space it out, so that didn't happen. So this just became like a little sitting neighborhood area thing, but it's still pretty cute. So because Tutu is a polar bear, I thought how perfect to give her a little ice cream shop in her yard. So a bunch of the girls on my island are entrepreneurs. We love to see it. They're running businesses out of their front yards. So Tutu is no exception to that. So she has her little ice cream shop out here. I loved these little cube lights because they look like ice cubes, and I thought that was perfect going along with her polar bear aesthetic. Now back here we have Julian and Daisy's house. Julian is my favorite villager. He's just amazing, and I wanted to give the two of them kind of like little tree houses like in the back of their house. So you'll see the ladders coming up, and then for Julian, don't look to the left, pretend you don't see that. He's like into space as well, so he has a little moon chair. I think that's in his house as well. And this cool little lounge area. And also, did you know you can do this? Isn't that so... Wait, isn't that so cute? I had to leave it like that once I realized when I put two together they did that. Now to the right, we have Daisy's house. And Daisy's yard doesn't really have a theme. It's just like a cozy little spot to read. As you'll see, that's a theme throughout a lot of my island. I love this little bird and a cage item here. It's just so cute, and I love this customization of it as well. The light blue is just so pretty. So up here, her little tree house, if you will, I wanted it to just kind of be like, you know, she's tending to her flowers, she's watering all the flowers. Something easy and cute like that. Now, if you come back here, this leads to my secret beach. And my concept for my secret beach is like, this is where my villagers come to sit and type on this little typewriter, and they write their message in the bottles, all the DIYs, and they send them off to go to other islands to wash up. Isn't that so cute? I never saw anybody else do that. I don't know if it's a totally original idea, but I just thought it was so cute. And I was like really proud of myself when I thought of that one. So that is my full neighborhood. Now, when you come up to this level, it circles back to Flora's house. So I think I'll come back down here and show you this area, and then we'll go the other way, which leads to my house. So if you come through here, this is my massive rainbow flower field. I absolutely love it. I couldn't resist making this. And then it leads to this really sweet little sitting area with all these mum cushions. I just love it. It's so fun. This is kind of like my little enchanted forest. It leads to nooks. So the path kind of goes in a circle. So we have this little picnic area, and then it loops around. You can see that reading spot across the river. And then Nook's cranny is back here. And you can go up this incline. And this is my little pumpkin patch. And then if you come up here, this is my orchard. And I wanted to make it like pick your own. So I have like a take your basket sign. And then the idea is that you would come through here and pick all your fruits and vegetables. And I coordinated, as you can see, all the flowers to go with all the trees. And it's just like really peaceful and nice. Little rocking chair. Love it. Now, if you come over this way, this is just like a random little spot. But we can come through this way, and this leads up to Able Sisters. So Able Sisters is on the top of this cliff, and I wanted them to have like a little plant shop outside of the front of the clothing store as well. I love the cluster of all these items here. I really like how I did this space. I love all the colors. This is one of my favorite builds on my island, and it's so simple, but I just love all the clutter. What can I say? Down here, if you come down these ladders, I have an overlook. So you can peek over at all my flowers, the flower field. Once again, a really cute little photo op spot. And then coming down, I have a soccer field on this beach. And then this is my entrance to the right. But I have this little path walkway with my lily of the valleys that leads up to that rainbow flower field as well. So everything kind of connects. I wanted my island to be really easy to get around. Now, hopping across this way, we'll come to the campsite, and CJ needs to leave, please. So here's my campsite. I love this little area I have here on the beach. I love the peach and the light blue. It's just like such a good combo in my opinion. So we have like, I wanted to basically have like a little beach area where my villagers would come and meet with the new prospective villager that's staying in our campsite. Like welcoming them. I don't know. I thought that was like a cute little idea. Now over here, I love the aesthetic of all of the items that I have here. It's kind of different from the rest of my island, but this is one of my favorite spots. Oh, and how perfect. There's a little bottle right here. This is where my dock is, where Cap'n stays. So I gave him his whole kind of like nautical fishing area here. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Now over here is some more of my farm. So I put all my crops, tomatoes, potatoes, carrots, and then my sugar cane is in the back and the wheat is scattered throughout. I put a ranch kitchen here so that it's easy for me to cook food, so I can pick the crops here and go right into making any recipes that I need. And then another idea I had was like, it's kind of like farm to table, so you could cook the food and then come and sit on the beach and enjoy it. This is just like a random little beachy, farmy lounge area as well. And then this is a fishing spot that I have here. And then this area to the right is my gyroid farm, and I also have stashed all of my fossils there so that they're not spawning where I don't want them to. Now I guess we'll come over this way. And this is the start of my spa. This is a build that I did on my channel as a video. So this is my beachfront spa. So we have the beds out here. There's a little hot tub. This is the little waiting area. Cute little area in there. And then it comes up and leads to my house. But I want to show you a sneaky little area back here. Because my island is called Pearadise, if you come through here, I just put some pear furniture. So this is something that you might not be able to find if you haven't watched this video. But since you guys have watched this video, when you come here, you'll be able to find that sneaky little pear furniture set. So here is the spa, and then we'll come up the incline here. And I just have these little dining sets. And then this bridge is the one that is above Nook's, and it connects to the rest of my neighborhood over here. So coming this way, this is my house. And I'm gonna do a separate video going through the interior of my house, just so this one isn't too long. But yeah, here is the walkway up to my house. It's right in front of the secret beach, pretty much, so the ramps come up and around. And then, if you go up this ramp, this is like a cool stargazing area. I just wanted to make it like really colorful, really fun. Use a bunch of the moon chairs and the Nova lights. And I'm really happy with how it came out. And I like how it's next to Julian's house, so everything kind of flows, in my mind at least. So yeah, honestly, I think that's the totality of my island. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and checking out my island. I spent so much time on it, so I hope you enjoy it. I can't wait to build my next island. I have some ideas, and I definitely want to stick to a theme with that one. If you'd like this video, please give it a like and leave a comment below, and also consider subscribing if you haven't already. I post videos and streams related to Animal Crossing content, so I hope y'all enjoy this. Don't forget to stay tuned for my interior house tour video, and you can visit my dream address as well. Thank y'all so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.